entry at the beginning. But here we go.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
All right.
After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Ooh. Never like giving up big running plays. Don't like giving up any plays, to be fair. Big plays, but it happens.
Be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he's brought down after a nice
Anthony Richardson.
first down.
This is a fantasy draft. So, yeah, that's why Anthony Richardson is a Colt.
Richardson now on 1st and 10.
You ain't gonna escape Javon Walker.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Okay, can we hold them to at least a field goal, or maybe even force a punt here?
Richardson on 3rd.
Yep.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to.
He's the real MVP of this league. Pretty much every year. No offense, Mr. 7,000 receiving yards, Blanton, or whatever it is you get.
When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out.
Jonathan Brooks is back. Should have. Well, I'm missing 3 defensive starters, but otherwise, healthy squad. This defensive stand doesn't look good. Probably not going to have a big play here, but we're going to run it anyway. Yeah, there we go.
And he'll get it up to the 27. They get
And
that'll be a 1st down.
Oh, we got to change that. Can't be having Jonathan Brooks play every down.
Running once more with Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
See if we can just never throw the ball on this drive. That would be awesome.
Just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That hurt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening
Roquan Smith.
Bigger gap in the future.
And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
So I would normally throw it, but I'm literally trying to like run it down their throat on the first drive.
They'll run again with Brown. And he has it to the
4th and inches. Yeah, I'll run on that.
They get 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Going for it with Brooks. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Okay, boys.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Uh-oh. Don't like that safety came up.
Ground again on 1st.
That's all right.
He gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the gun, again to Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. Didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Brown again. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
It wasn't the play I wanted necessarily. I forgot. That's okay.
Committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear.
I'm not going to run to the edge. That guy's going to stop it. So we're just going to take whatever we can get up the middle here.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
All right.
A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure.
Look at that. That doesn't look good. Oh, offsides. That's all right. We got it. Didn't matter anyway.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will.
Now that was a message-sending drive, if I say so myself. Didn't throw the ball one time. Like college or something. At least old college. I missed this probably, yep. Son of a biscuit eater, man. I missed way too many of those this season, too.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
They give it to him again.
Oh, come on. Damn it.
35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
There it is.
The Super Bowl is intercepted. And the Desperados at a considerable return.
That kid's going to take Overshawn's place. Overshawn's always hurt. This kid delivers.
Coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Oh, I did not see the time. I had a touchdown right there.
64.
Fade it to the corner. Damn it. Give me that same defense. Nope.
Welcome back, everybody, to Super Bowl
to see how open we can make this middle gap here. Not that open.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe. Push it.
Oh, let's just slant it in there.
Set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
First throw is a 2-yard or 3-yard touchdown pass.
The Desperados parlay the interception into points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Broncos offense all set to go. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completes this one to Otten. He's contained at the line for no gain. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Here's the game. 3rd and short.
Oh, he stopped him. Are they gonna punt? Computer, so probably yeah.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Fielded at the 11.
Oh,
Together what he can on the return.
that was a hurt. That was a.
The Desperados and Xavier Legette with the football once again. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead, it's Brown.
Oh, that guy hit me hard. Okay.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length
From run to empty backfield. This defense must be confused.
In the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Has him on the quick hitter. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds the in route complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards at the end. Sidney Brown in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hurry up the middle. That middle linebacker is going to come down.
From the 37. Pass into the hands of Dalton.
Sweet.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone.
Oh, that was probably not the smartest idea.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game. 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Brooks is into the end zone. Touchdown. The Desperados stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good.
All right.
Desperados push the lead to 20.
Second title is looking inevitable. I say that will probably fall apart.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. First down throw here from Rick.
Oh! Hit the ball, hit the ball, hit the ball, hit the ball!
It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defender.
Shit.
A lot of grass ahead.
That was not bueno.
But not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on second down. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Broncos looking for a score before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Told you.
Still on the move.
Soon as I talk smack.
1st and 10. From the red zone now.
Oh, let's go! Cross!
It again. Nick Cross has it.
Let's go, boys.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing.
Oh, I was watching the receiver try to pass the DB on the outside, hoping for a bomb, but that was ugly. That hurt.
Up to this point as they built this lead. Now, they just got to make sure it's only one. Can't let that first sack be the harbinger for more.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pass play now.
Slot coming. By Roquan Smith, of course. That was me being selfish. I should have taken the play underneath.
A little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defense.
Touchdown, Denver.
It's my fault. It's not like I'm gonna lose the game, but it was nice pitching a shutout going into that second half.
You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance.
Damn.
They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Desperados and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And they'll have first down. Throwing it again here. It is Cup, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. This is reeled in by Leggett. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Third down, 1 yard to go. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They'll throw it again. Leggett's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Desperados get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Desperados push the lead to 20.
Well, at least we were able to march down and score.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. A final throw before the break. We put some air under this one. Deep right.
Yeah, perfect timing, user pick. What's up? It's in the half. Thank you very much.
That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this.
I get the ball. 1 second though, because lunch is here. Okay.
Enough waiting.
Let's wrap this sucker up.
Shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. This return starts at the 5. He stops on the return at the 27. The Desperados and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Again, it's Brooks. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Roquan Smith. Ain't no Trayvon Walker.
That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Sorry, I'm getting my sandwich at the same time. I'm trying to call plays. Every time I run to the right like that, I get chased down from behind.
Got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for this. They connect for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hands off here for Brooks. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now it's Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 23. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's in. Touchdown. The Desperados grow the lead coming out of halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left.
This is what happens. I give up 3rd downs way too much. That was, that hurt.
A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're running the option, short side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
He's got it near the 8. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it.
All right, I ate half my sandwich. I was starving. I'll save the other half for after this game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, you should have blocked. That was the kicker. The kicker, bro. Oh, my God. If that guy just picks off the kicker, we're good. Ah, that hurt. Okay.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time.
This play is where I usually get holding. Anytime I try to sweep to the outside, I'm usually busted.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I could say
The
positive
PS5 thought I was talking to it.
is at least you didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. He's got it to him yet again.
First down, that's really all that matters.
And he's able to get this
Let's run
down
the
to
ball.
36.
Take the time. Oh, it's into the 3rd.
They'll set up now, 1st and 10. So Super Bowl 64, end our season down to 1 last quarter. They have the lead and possession, trying to close out a title. First down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he drives that ruck backward on a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Throw on 3rd down. That's complete till he gets. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Coming near the goal line. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Desperados put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess.
Let's see here. Put Dak in. That's right. I picked up Dak Prescott like
They're out and set. 1st and
so
10.
many weeks ago.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket.
Ah, son of a
Step up,
bitch.
and there he goes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Complete to Mims. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Richardson back to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Desperados keep it.
I guess that backfired.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Desperados continue piling onto this lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw here from Richardson. They get to him and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds Mims. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look.
Anytime you want to get the game over, there's always 100 injuries.
On a 3rd and 7. Throwing now, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll throw again. Richardson finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's on the move. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Bring the house, boys.
Richardson now. This will be caught by Parker. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Now Richardson to throw. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long...
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle.
Will they onside kick? I assume yes.
Still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now a give to Brooks. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before he bigger run.
Excuse me.
And crossing that first down marker.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down.
Here we go.
And all that work is rewarded. They're your new Super Bowl champions.
There it is. Sorry, Vancouver or San Francisco. There will be no three-peat this year. Of course, it shows Prescott's stats. Parker had a good game. 17 of 22, 200 yards, 3 tutties, and a pick. Not too shabby. This is where it was. 31 attempts, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, even though we got 3 touchdowns passing, this is the offense. All right, well, off season tonight, perhaps we shall see. Let's wrap this up. I just want to see the league history. Get my, see my big, who's my Super Bowl MVP, all that good stuff. I'm assuming it's going to be Parker, the QB. It's always a quarterback, unless there was a pick 6 or something. Or receiver went nuts, or running back went nuts. Oh, thank you, because I won the Super Bowl, which was my goal. Let's advance. Oh, our friend hasn't advanced. So, we will advance later. Alright. OKC Desperados. Champs, once again.